Hello, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the month of December 2025. Aquarius, how are you doing? How is November? Leave a comment down below. And while I shuffle up these cards for you, I want to talk about a brand called Otter. They sell beautiful, high-quality gemstone bracelets. As you see here, I have their Strength Pack, which are gemstones specifically designed for protection and energy power. So it's been immensely helpful wearing these stones, especially as I do in endurance training and healing, and even just the work I do here. Anyways, if you're watching this before December 2nd, I have a 35% off discount code for them. They're a small family-owned business. Really great. Love supporting that. And if you're watching it after that, I have other discount codes as well, 25% off and something else. So go check that out. I'm a big supporter of small family-owned businesses, and they have a beautiful website. It's amazingly curated. You can shop via your intention, like protection, love, money, etc., or like zodiac sign. I know they have like curated zodiac bracelets and everything. It's just beautiful. And I think that's what I'm gonna get people for the holidays is literally like stones and bracelets that I think they could benefit from. Like, oh, my cousin, they're broke as heck. Let me get them some green aventurine to increase some money. Or, you know, my friend, their love life is atrocious. Let me get them something to protect their energy and increase their love. Maybe some rose quartz or something, some self-love up in there. So go check them out, okay? Aquarius, you have the fates coming out. There's some fated changes taking place for you in December. And this kind of reminds me of the star card in the tarot. But except the star, it's not above, it's like all around her right now. And to me, that's representative of like, in the past, you had a dream that you did not bring down into reality, but you were working hard to make a reality. And there's something about December where it's like, you're now currently immersed in that dream. You're living that dream in a practical way. So dreams do come true in December 2025. For Aquarians is what it seems like. Wow. And actually the star card is your card. So you're really in your element, in your power. There's something here about being seen, being visible as well. We have the second chakra in reverse with Archangel Ariel. Okay, some of you guys may be experiencing a blockage in your sacral chakra. This could be problems or issues, disappointments in your sex life that you may be overcoming. This could also be like creative blockages where it's like you have a lot of creative ideas, but it's just the act of getting started or finishing them. That's my problem. Finishing the ideas, the projects. So if I were an Aquarius, which I am, an Aquarius rising, so I might do this. In the month of December, I would put on some like sacral chakra healing music, you know, maybe do a spell or a ritual to really open up the sacral chakra using some orange candles and flowers, things like that. Or the most powerful thing in my opinion is doing like a little like visual meditation, some energy healing to just clean up and open up that sacral chakra to get the creative and sensual juices flowing again. Okay, we have Judgment coming out upright as your first card out. All right, something I'm seeing here, Aquarius, you guys may have been a little bit on the fence about whether or not you want to continue forward with someone or something. Like, I don't know if I want to keep dating this person, or I don't know if I want to keep moving forward with this project. There's something here that may have been causing you some doubts, or I don't know, you're just like, I don't know, maybe there's like minor things about them or whatever. There's something coming through in December where I feel like you're making the decision, yes, I am definitely proceeding forward with this person or this project. It's like you had momentary doubt, but this person may show up and express their heart to you, give you a very generous gift, or this project or goal that you were about to give up on suddenly starts showing you why you shouldn't give up on it and why it's really great for you. So I see in December you're making the decision, a big decision, like, yeah, there's a future here and I want to explore that future. We have the Knight of Wands coming out in reverse right next to that Judgment card. So this is, I'm going to be honest, I feel like this is kind of your energy, even though you're not a fire sign. Some of you guys may be dealing with fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I feel like this is your energy, Aquarius. Some of you guys may have been in this sort of non-committal mindset of like, I'm not fully sold on this person, this project, this thing. You may be very used to having a lot of options. And I want to say, Aquarius, nobody is perfect. Every relationship, every friendship you get into, there's always going to be something, okay? Is that something, how big or small is that something is my question, okay? Is the biggest problem in your relationship that's they wake up like an hour or two later than you and you're thinking about leaving them for that? You're nuts, okay? Or is the biggest problem that they, called your mom ugly and punched you in the face? Okay, yeah, that's reasonable. Walk away from that person. You know what I mean? It's like there's always going to be something, because you can't just create a carbon copy of yourself. There's always going to be something. And I feel like you may have been a little bit non-committal because you are starting to see what those somethings are. And it's like, Aquarius, be realistic, okay? If it's something small that you can work through easily, I'm just saying. We have the High Priestess coming out, following your intuition. There are going to be a lot of spiritual downloads for you in December as well. Pay attention to your dreams. Your dreams are going to be communicating to you wildly. Also, some of you guys, actually Capricorn had the same message. Some of y'all may have been neglecting your more spiritual side, in terms of like if you used to do shamanic journeying or guided meditations or just meditation in general, yoga, breath work, and you stopped for a while. December, this is the month to get started again. Do some sort of sacred ritual, especially around the solstice. This is the solstice month. Winter solstice for the northern hemisphere people, summer solstice for the southern hemisphere people. Do some sort of sacred ritual, acknowledgement of nature peaking at that time on the 21st. Okay, that's also the first day of Capricorn. We have the Four of Pentacles coming out in reverse, right underneath the Judgment card here. We have the King of Cups in reverse. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Aquarius, I don't know why. I feel like you're the villain this month. Like, I feel like, because Knight of Wands in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, these are both cards that show someone who is like not really committed, not sold, constantly seeking that novelty, having a lot of options. And then the King of Cups in reverse, it's kind of like passive aggressive, maybe not directly communicating their needs. Aquarius, I don't know why, I just feel like this is you. We're calling you out this month, which is a good thing. I'd rather be the person doing that and be able to fix that than be the victim of it. You know what I mean? So, I'm sure for some of you, it's the other person, but for the most of you, it's like, okay, if this resonates as something you've been doing, maybe you can work on expressing your needs a little bit better to someone, or expressing your feelings a bit more instead of just assuming that everyone's a mind reader. I don't know, just food for thought. And then we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Sometimes the mental prisons that you find yourself in are of your own making, Aquarius. I don't know why, I just feel guided to say this project, this person, whatever, that you're like literally on the brink of giving up on. None of the cards even suggest this. It's just something I feel so deeply intuitively. I feel like you, Aquarius, have been burned before. You've had to learn how to be like on your own. And some of you guys may have met somebody who is very calm, very centered. They have a good head on their shoulders. And it's like when you lived a life full of chaos and you finally meet that calm, it's like consistently peaceful, consistently calm. It's like your own inner storms can swell up, and instead of letting those storms tear down something peaceful and beautiful, it's like, let's lean into that peace. And I don't know, I'm seeing like emotional regulation, and old patterns of emotional dysfunction or like toxic relationships, connections that you've been in may be returning to the surface with the Judgment card as well. And this time you're meeting them with peace, consistency, love, understanding, sitting with those emotions and really working through them. And these feelings, these emotions, this storm may be swelling up in the sacral chakra, which may be why that area has been a little bit rough recently in terms of staying committed to your creative projects, staying committed to partners, okay? And experiencing like sexual and sensual passion. Non-committal energies can swell up in the sacral chakra for sure, because that's an energy center that's very spontaneous, novelty seeking, wanting to explore into the unknown, experience passion where it may be. And yeah, if you're needing more of that energy from someone or something, just communicate it, okay? Aquarius, very spiritual, beautiful month ahead. Making the decision not to walk away from something, but instead to regulate your own inner energies, freeing yourself from your own prisons of doubt, you know? And while you're doing that, I'm just saying, some of your long-held dreams may be beginning to manifest in the physical at this time. Some of you guys may have met somebody who's like meant to be your person, like your forever person, or starting to actually see the success you've been trying to create in other areas of your life as well, like physically, with your health, financially, career-wise, etc. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this month ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, subscribe if you've not already. Those 3 things help boost the channel more than anything, so spam the comments with hundreds of comments, please. I'm like not even joking. Also, YouTube just told me, emailed me that there's a new feature called hyping. So make sure you hype this video and it boosts small creators in the algorithm. I think it's that little diamond, but I'm not sure. So do that. You get 3 hypes a day if you're signed in, I think. So hype this video. I want to see if it works. So let me know. Or do that and I'll let you know if it works. Anyways, yeah, check out Otter Spirit, coupon codes down below. Click that link that I left. What else? Oh, I'm also offering my 2026 personal tarot and mediumship reading. It's an hour-long reading. We dive into 2026 at large. I answer your personal questions for the year ahead. I get predictions for the year ahead, your spiritual theme that you'll be facing, and we create space for your spirit guides, past loved ones, ancestors, angels, and all that to come through and give their 2 cents in your life as well. So check it out. Thank you guys. Bye.